Today, we are diving deep into a court case that really puts one of the most hyped features in modern cars on trial: Tesla's Autopilot. But, this isn't just about a car crash. It's a story that cuts right through the marketing hype to ask some really tough questions about technology, our trust in it, and where corporate responsibility.
It's the question on everyone's mind, isn't it? You see a Tesla on the road, and you can't help but wonder, is it really a car so advanced it can just take over and handle the driving for you? Is that futuristic dream actually the reality we're living in right now?
This quote right here gets to the absolute heart of the issue. Tesla has done such a powerful job with its marketing that, for most people, the perception is crystal clear: this is a self-driving car. And that belief is so strong that it actually changes how people behave behind the wheel, even when the truth is, well, a lot more complicated.
Okay, so first we've got to talk about the promise Tesla has been selling us for years. This is the bedrock of their entire brand, this vision of a car that drives itself, making our roads safer and our commutes totally effortless.
And this is exactly where all the confusion starts. You hear these terms: autopilot, full self-driving, and they paint a picture of a car that's completely in control. But here's the technical reality. These are level 2 driver assist systems. So think less of a personal chauffeur and more of a really, really advanced cruise control. And here's the most important part. The thing you have to remember: no matter what they call it, the system always requires your full, undivided attention.
So, this is where the story starts to take a turn. Because when that powerful idea of a self-driving car smacks into the reality of a driver assist system, some pretty dangerous cracks start to show up.
This is from a driver who felt this firsthand. Just imagine for a second, you're cruising down the highway, everything's fine, and then boom, your car slams on the brakes for a shadow. That's not just some minor glitch. That is a genuinely terrifying moment that can completely shatter the trust between you and your car.
And that terrifying experience isn't some rare one-off event. These system failures are actually common enough that they have their own name: phantom braking. The internet is literally filled with videos of Teslas just swerving for no reason or totally misreading the road. The technology is amazing, for sure, but it can also be dangerously unpredictable.
And this all leads to the moment where the marketing promise collides with reality in the most tragic way you can imagine: a fatal accident and a truly landmark court case that would finally hold Tesla accountable for all this confusion.
So here's how it all went down. Another car blows through a stop sign, and it causes this horrible crash. Now, Tesla's argument was pretty straightforward. The driver is always responsible. Period. But the defense asked a game-changing question. What if the way the car was marketed actually influenced how that driver behaved? The jury bought that argument and, well, it changed everything.
And this quote from the driver himself, this reveals the absolute core of the defense's case. He believed the technology was a safety net. He thought it would protect him from mistakes, whether they were his own or someone else's. He said he was more relaxed, and that was a direct result of that self-driving promise. The court saw a straight line from Tesla's marketing slogans right to the driver's state of mind.
And you know what? This argument didn't just win the case. It led to a financial penalty so massive, it sent shockwaves through the entire auto industry.
$329 million. That's the mind-blowing amount the court ordered Tesla to pay. It was a crystal clear signal that their claims had crossed a very serious line, from just clever marketing into dangerous misrepresentation.
But it's how that number breaks down that tells the real story. Yeah, a huge chunk went to compensate the victims, which is critical. But the majority? That was for punitive damages. This wasn't just about paying for the harm that was done. This was a punishment designed specifically to penalize Tesla's behavior and to send a loud message to everyone else.
So, what's the big takeaway from all this? This verdict pushes us way beyond just Tesla. It forces us to ask a massive question for our time. When advanced AI is involved in our lives, who is really in control?
And right here, you see the fundamental contradiction. When they're marketing the car, the message is all about how the technology saves lives and prevents accidents. But then, when they're in a courtroom and something has gone terribly wrong, the story flips completely. The driver is always 100% responsible, and oh, by the way, the car can make mistakes. Ultimately, the jury's decision boiled down to this one core conflict. They basically sent a message that you just can't have it both ways. You can't build a multi-billion-dollar brand on the promise of a life-saving safety net and then just throw your hands up and deny all responsibility the second that net breaks.
And that leaves us with this final thought. You see, this was never just about cars. As AI gets woven deeper and deeper into our healthcare, our finances, our daily lives, this question of responsibility becomes one of the single most important challenges of our time. Who is accountable when the code gets it wrong? The answer to that is going to shape all of our futures.